Shanti. Thank you so much. Please sit down. Tiny and shining point of divine light. Huh? Now, if we are practicing this soul conscious stage since 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever, how do I know that my practice of soul conscious is increasing or not? If you want to know, how can you get the idea? There are 6 steps of soul conscious stage. Write down. 6 stages of soul conscious practice. When we are coming to Baba, बरोबर आहे काय?
बरोबर आहे. तुम्हाला कम्फर्टेबल वाटते अनकम्फर्टेबल वाटते.
Awareness of soul consciousness. Sometimes we may have awareness, I am a soul. Sometimes we may not have. Sometimes we forget. The first stage is awareness of soul conscious stage. If we practice that more and more, then second stage is state of soul consciousness, Atmik Sthiti. State of soul consciousness. State of soul consciousness, Atmik Smriti. And if we practice that more and more, then third stage is vision of soul consciousness. Whoever is coming in front of me, I could see his true form. That is called vision of soul consciousness. Atmik Drishti. Brahma Baba's vision was X-ray vision. X-ray can give the photo of our internal, any internal organ. In the same way, Baba could see the soul is hiding underneath of the forehead very clearly. That is called Baba's vision was X-ray vision. And if we practice that more and more, then next stage is attitude of soul consciousness, Atmik Vritti. Attitude of soul conscious stage. Being in that soul conscious stage, seeing others also soul, that habit is becoming powerful, natural. That is called attitude of soul conscious stage. And we practice more and more. The next stage is action in soul conscious stage. While performing action also you can maintain soul conscious stage, Atmik Vritti. Action in soul conscious stage. And last is sanskars of soul conscious stage, which we are carrying with the soul. And on that basis we are having 21 birth natural soul conscious stage and soul conscious vision. Last, sanskars of soul conscious stage. Now ask yourself, where am I? I am still struggling on first step or second step, third stage. Where am I? I am practicing this since 1 year, 4 years, 5 years. Understand? Soul conscious stage. Practice. Sit in solitude and visualize clearly. See, in this practice there are 2 factors. Percentage of visualization must increase gradually. You can visualize yourself as a soul, suppose 40%. It means you are having 60% subtle body consciousness. Increase that. 40 to 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 soul consciousness, 0 body consciousness, that is the full soul conscious stage. Not only soul conscious stage, full soul conscious stage. And second factor, time of being in that stage. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, how long I can be in that stage. I must increase 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, like this. In this way, there are 2 factors in this practice. Percentage of visualization must increase on one hand, and on the other hand, time of being in that stage must increase. Okay? Now, you know what happened there? sister of the brother, I don't know, where is that? Oh, Gabriel Ben. I remember one incident about Gabriel Ben. Gabriel Ben, she took me, when there is a Lura center, she took me on the round. And never close one old house was there. And then evening time she took me in that close that house. That was a really scary house. Not Lura house, another house, neighbor house. And when we went there inside, there was one, I said, what is this? I asked one old mother was living 1 kilometer far. She said that, why this house is so scary? Oh brother, there is no light. Since 20 years in that house there is no light. That is why this house become haunted house. Which house? Haunted house. House of the ghost. In the same way, since copper A, there is no light in this house. Light is turned off. That is why this house also become the haunted house. 5 ghosts are here in this house. And the 5 ghost voices, they are giving lot of trouble. That is why Baba turn on the switch of soul consciousness, turn on the light, and when the light ignite, all the 5 voices, 5 ghosts run away. Understand what I mean? This is my house. I must keep on the light of the soul consciousness always on. Maya, turn off. I must turn on the light of soul consciousness. Huh? The light of soul consciousness must not be only igniting, but the intensity of reflection of light also must increase gradually. So the aura would be larger and larger and larger. I could experience. Baba said that you are in the battlefield. You are always having boxing with Maya. In that boxing, you would like to get victory or what? You want to lose victory? Huh?
You want to win.
You want to win that? In that boxing? Some mothers have seen boxing in TV sometimes. Mothers have seen that boxing in TV? Huh? Yes or no?
Yes.
When brother is going outside, the mothers turn off the TV, and then can see very clearly boxing. Huh? First of all, tell me what is the sign of getting victory in that boxing, and what is the sign of losing that boxing? What is the sign? Huh? Boxing with Maya. When we are losing the victory, our face would be unhappy, sadness would be there on face. And when you are victorious, there would be sign of victory, of happiness on your face. Now, if you want to get victory in this boxing, you must know the secret of that. How Maya start boxing with us, and how can I get victory in that boxing? You want to know that? Huh? When boxing start? When I, the soul, is having the awareness, I am a box, body. Body as a box instead of jewel in that box. When we are having the awareness, I am a bodily box, then Maya start boxing, Maya punching. And then we are falling on the floor, and all 5 voices, warriors are coming, and then Maya said, beat him properly. Beat him properly. He was my customer for 63 months. He is now coming on my shop. He's going to Shiv Baba's shop. Written properly. The 5 voices are coming and they are written badly on face and ears and this and that, becoming unconscious. Baba is observing from Param what is happening with my child. He become unconscious. I have to do something. Then what Baba is doing? Baba is coming on the mountains of Mount Abu and sending the life-giving herb to 5 dog center and asking Charlie, bhai, please give him that life-giving herb, Sanjeevani Patel. Open your eyes. You are a soul. Through the Murli is life-giving herb. Open your eyes. You are a soul. No, I am not a soul. Next day, the life-giving herb Murli is coming from Mount Abu. I am your father, the one who has always speak the truth. You are not a body, you are a soul. Acha, okay, I am a soul. You are a powerful soul. Okay, I am a powerful soul. You are the child of Almighty Authority. Okay, I am the child of God Almighty Authority. When we are having that full awareness, Maya is looking at us. Oh, if I attack now, I may not be able to defame him. I should go now. Bye. I will go. I want to go now. I will see you. I will knock your door after 2,500 years. Now you go, Maya. Please go away. This is the spiritual army. The first martial law of this army is attention, please. Pay attention on yourself, who really you are. I am a soul. When we are following this first law, martial law, then automatically we can enjoy victorious stage. In that boxing, Maya will not defame us. Understand what I mean? In the same way, we must be always that soul consciousness, right consciousness, true consciousness. You know what happens? Sometimes we are practicing this soul conscious state, but we get bored. Oh, point of light. How long I can experience this point of light? Get bored sometimes? Yes, honestly tell me. Yes or no?
Yes.
Huh? Yes? How long? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours after that I feel bored. Our dadis, they are practicing since 82 years, but they never said that. We feel bored. And we are practicing this soul consciousness since 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and we start saying, oh, this practice of soul consciousness feels sometimes bored. Why we feel bored? Why we feel bored? Huh? What is the reason of feeling bored?
Lack of faith.
Huh?
Lack of enthusiasm.
Lack of?
Faith.
Huh? Lack of experience.
Monotonous.
We are doing one mistake. I know I am a soul, but I don't know what type of this soul am I. In other words, you could say self and respect. Self means who am I? Respect means how am I? I am a very special soul. Out of millions souls, Baba select me, God select me. When Baba was watching the world globe, and when his eye was on the land of Australia, oh, there are very special souls on this land of Australia, and especially the area of Sydney. Very sparkling star here. Baba sent Didi from India. Okay, see this, these are the sparkling star, very special souls. And Charlie Bhai also was helping, okay, for finding that one. Bring them, these are very special souls. I need their help for transforming this old world into new world. Please bring them. Huh? When God select me, why select me? I'm not having any quality. There are many better personalities are there. Why he select me? By mistake he select me. Sometimes we are having selected of it. I'm not worthy. I'm not having any qualities. Why he select me? Huh? By mistake he select me. God's selection is 100% selection. Perfect selection. Human selection may be perfect, may not be perfect, but God's selection is 100% perfect selection. He know what qualities I am having, and He know better how He have to use that quality in the task of transformation. That is why if I will create doubt in myself, it means I am insulting Baba, disregarding Baba. He have full faith in me, and I am not having full faith in me. Huh? Why select me? Definitely He might have seen some qualities in me. That's why He select me. Out of millions and millions souls, He select me. Understand? Baba children are simple children. Middle class or higher middle class. When any high personality is coming here, oh, God is teaching here in this organization. And when He is coming in the class, very simple person are sitting here, middle class, higher middle class, not any high-fi personality, not any eye-catchy personality here. Simple. He's going away, running away. Why Baba children are simple? If you go in Madhuban and if you see the gathering of 25,000, majority is middle class, higher middle class. Why? 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 Not any eye-catchy personality here, not high-fi personality here. Simple, middle class, high middle class people are sitting here. Why? Majority is like this. God select them. Why? Chakrabhai?
We are the only ones who will surrender to God.
I join on this aspect a lot, and I found the reason of that. We the souls, when we are descending in the beginning of golden age, we are getting birth in a very royal family, king of king family, gentle family. And the moment we are receiving on this earth, we are getting unlimited wealth. Golden palace, decorated with jewels, very high, unlimited wealth, first birth. Second birth, little less position, less wealth. Next birth, little less position, less money, less wealth. When we reach 84th ladder, we reach like this in this position.
Center link.
Last birth. If you want to go first ladder, there are two lifts, there is no third lift. Only two lifts are there. Lift of self-respect and lift of yoga. You have to sit in this lift, there is no way. If you want to go there, first position, beginning point of this cycle, you have to sit in the lift of self-respect and lift of yoga. The lift of self-respect will give you very high intoxication. And there would be natural sanskar in your soul when you would be on the throne of king. Whatever the intoxication would be there, that will be in your soul automatically. And when you sit in the lift of yoga from 0 degree to 16 degree, you will reach there. Understand what I mean? After coming to Baba, if you really would like to maintain very good stage of yoga, you have to maintain self-respect. Without maintaining self-respect, you cannot progress. You follow this knowledge 50 years, 60 years, doesn't matter, you cannot progress. You have to maintain self-respect. Brahma Baba had self-respect from the day first I am going to become a Narayan. I am the father of humility. From the first day. Understand? Until we are not able to maintain self-respect, we cannot progress in this Brahmin life. We must maintain self-respect. And when we are coming to Baba's home, listening Murli, enjoying, our face is becoming very happy in this four wall. And when we go away, our face is becoming natural, ordinary. Intoxication goes down. Why? In this four wall, when we are listening Murli, our face is becoming very happy, very high intoxication we are experiencing. But the moment we go outside, we become very natural. Intoxication is disappearing. Why? Why? What is the reason of not maintaining that self-respect? This is happening or not? Yes? What is the reason of that?
We get attracted to the side scenes.
We go back into body consciousness.
We go back into that. We start looking, how wealthy person is that? How beautiful personality is that? We are giving respect to others, but we are forgetting to give respect to the self. And that is why we are losing our self-respect. And second reason of that is, we were the king of the king, we were having very high position in golden age and silver age, but the moment we enter into copper age, Maya kidnapped us and put in the jail for 2,500 years. How many years? Maya put us in a jail for 2,500 years. And because of that, there is a deeply rooted sanskars of inferiority complex that is not allowing us to come up. This is the reason. 2,500 years we were in the jail of Maya. Baba is working hard, but we are not really able to maintain constant self-respect, constant higher intoxication because of that sanskar. This is the reason. When I came to Baba for 3 years, my income was zero, my progress was zero. For how many years? For 3 years. And I was thinking, I have to leave this knowledge also. What is the use of going there? I'm not progressing. I don't want to go anymore there. But I ask myself, I want to know what is the reason of not progressing. You know what was the reason? My face was towards the inferiority complex. I am useless, I am hopeless, I am nothing. Why God select me? By mistake He select me. I have so many impure thoughts in my mind. Must like these thoughts. Inferiority complex. I just turn my face towards the superiority complex and then start giving respect to the self. And I was progressing. Now I am on the top of the mountain. I was in the valley, struggling. And now I am the top of the mountain. Please clap for me.
Well done.
This is the magic of self-respect. This is the miracle of self-respect. Self and respect. I am a very special soul, selected by God, not selected by any ordinary authority. God, Almighty authority select me. And not out of 100, 10,000, 15,000, out of millions and millions He select me. I am not an ordinary soul. Understand what I mean? One day, Brahma Baba and Shiv Baba they were having conversation. And Shiv Baba has said to Brahma Baba, Brahma Baba, I am laughing sometimes at your children. I don't know what is wrong with them. I am having very high vision for them, but they are not having that. They are not maintaining that high vision. I don't know why. Understand what I mean? Brahma Baba was taking our side because we are the children of Brahma Baba. Baba doesn't matter. Slowly, slowly they can get an intoxication. Understand? Can you show that? Vinubhai, where is the Vinubhai? Screen. Call him. Vinubhai or any Satish or any. I will explain you. But I want to tell you that we have to realize ourselves. Until we will not able to maintain self-respect, we cannot progress in this Brahmin life. The moment you start maintaining self-respect, you start progressing very fast. Okay? Understand? Screen. नहीं पहले स्क्रीन निकालना है फिर उस पर वीडियो we have to show the video. Understand what I mean to say? Understand you? So comes a tea man. His father has small shop in a railway station, tea shop. And when the train was coming, at that time he used to serve tea, chai, tea. And earning 2 rupees, 10 rupees, 5 rupees like this. Ordinary family background. And he worked hard and he took the support of Rashtriya Seva Sangh, one religious community. And then he got the throne at I am a chief minister of Gujarat. I have to do something good for 600 crore? 60 million. 60 million people. I have to do something. His thinking changed, his word changed, his everything changed. Because he got the throne. For 14 years, he worked as a chief minister of Gujarat. And after that, he worked hard, he got the highest throne, higher position. I am the Prime Minister of India. I have to do something for 120 million souls. His thinking changed, word changed, and when he is going to another country, he is having the intoxication, I am Prime Minister of India. Ordinary person. Now, because of getting the higher throne, he is having that intoxication on his faith automatically. Now the former Prime Minister, Manmohan Singh, he was a Prime Minister of India for 15 years. But now he don't have that throne. That is why his face. No one wants to talk or no one wants to see. No. He was 15 years Prime Minister, but he is not having the throne of Prime Minister. That is why he is not having that intoxication. Understand what I mean to say? In the same way, we were in the ordinary consciousness, ordinary position, but now after coming to Baba, we must keep on sitting on the throne of self-respect. And when you start sitting on that throne of self-respect, then automatically the percentage of godly intoxication is increasing higher and higher. This is the example. Okay? Now there is a small gap. Huh?
Video.
Ready.
No, there is a 11:30. There is a gap. हाँ? उसको इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करना पड़ेगा ना? Tea break. No tea break is there. Ready?
Yeah, you.
Tea break. Kitchen wala ready?